navigating the Philippine legal system, tips or expats. The Philippines navigating Philippines legal system, tips or expats. It's important, man. Legal tips, yeah. See, guy right there? Yeah, he pointed to the Philippine courthouse. You don't know what's going on. What's wrong with these people? They don't they don't do stuff like in America. I don't understand these all kind of crazy stuff he said. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to take a look at legal tips, man. Things you need to know. Yeah, legal tips in the Philippines. You need to know. And why you need to know about? Yeah, I don't need to know. Why I need to know because sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, uh, when you move to a foreign country, you're living in a foreign country, the laws can be what? Sometimes confusing. So I'm gonna drag you through. I'm gonna run you through. I'm gonna go over some stuff that might just help you out. In a tough spin or a tough situation, it might just help you out. Okay. So let's continue. Today I'm using Restream, not StreamYard. Welcome back to Luxury Nation. I'm BobbieD. Here is the channel, YouTube live stream, where we make expat life in the Philippines smoother and stress-free. Today we're breaking down the Philippine legal system with essential tips to keep you informed and out of trouble. I didn't say trouble. Trouble, baby. Yeah. Because when people get in trouble in the Philippines, foreigners get in trouble in the Philippines, it's huge, baby. No. Mine is great. Usually it's huge. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Okay? Let's continue. Today we're looking at navigating the Philippine legal system, tips or expats. Got a few of them for you. Not a whole lot, but just some things that you may need to know as you come out here to the Philippines. And some of you want to come out and be expats and live out here, and you're confused about the laws. Anytime keep telling you guys, anytime you go to a foreign country, man, you need to know the laws. You need to understand it. Because if you don't understand what you get into, you can be your own worst enemy. The Bible says lack of knowledge is the cause of problem for a lot of folk, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's continue. Sorry, y'all. I had to start this all over. I didn't have my headset on. Hey, so today we're looking at understanding. I hope y'all could hear me, but I'm gonna go back anyway. Let's start over. We're looking at understanding Philippine legal system, tips or expats. Should be able to hear me fine now. Okay? And I apologize for that. I'm getting back in the swing of my uh, live stream activities. So give me a minute. A minute. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Navigating the legal system, tips for expats. I got a few for you, and we're gonna run this real quick. If you see that guy right there point to the courthouse, I don't know what they do in there, BobbieD, but they don't do it like USA. No, they don't do it like the USA. You're not in the USA, mister. You're in the Philippines, okay? That's where you at. Everything is different. And that when you're out of your natural habitat, your natural environment, that has a tendency to do what? Cause you to get confused sometimes. So you want to take it to law. Look at some laws that you need to know, mister. That will help you get through your time in the Philippines. Okay? All right, let's continue. And my system's a little bit slow. This is BobbieD coming to you from live from the Cebu, Philippines. I started to say Talamba, but I'm no longer in the city anymore. I'm in Cebu, Philippines, the province. Been out here for about 6, 7 months now, and we're having a lifetime joy. We're enjoying the province. But first, when I first got out here, it was like murder. It was like terrible, but now it's nice. I love it. So hit the like button for those of you that are new here. Welcome. Those of you that are not new, welcome back. Okay. Got a few tips for you. About the legal system out here. Okay. We're gonna look at 4 things today. Okay. 4 things. Number one, we're gonna look understanding visa. We're going to look at property ownership laws. We're going to look at avoiding legal pitfalls. And we're going to take a look at legal tips for legal assistance. Again, we're going to take a look at how you can understand visa and the immigration rules, property ownership laws, avoiding common legal pitfalls, tips for legal assistance. Now, we're not going to get into great detail because it would take me like a 5 hour show to go into detail of all these ones. But I'm going to give you a very terse and brief summary of each one of these things that I've outlined for you. Okay? So, when you're talking about understanding visa and immigration, that's our first one. Okay? Number one, there's three main categories of the visas in the Philippines. Okay? You got your immigrant visas, you got the non-immigrant visas, and then you got your special visa. The immigrant visas consist of a child born abroad of immigrant mother, child born subsequent to the issuance of immigrant visa by marriage, permanent resident visa, that's the one I'm on, permanent resident 13A visa, returning former natural born Filipino, returning residence quota visa, non-immigrant visas, temporary resident visas. Now the TRV, okay, that's what they call it for short, TRV. That's the visa we're going to take a look at because all these visas, the most one that most of you use is the TRV, temporary resident visa. Most people that come here are foreigners that come here coming just for vacation and then they want to go back so home to the USA or whatever country they're from. So you would usually be using a temporary resident visa under the non-immigrant visa category, which is the middle one in the middle. Special visas are your retirement visa, special visa for employment. Some of you guys might want to come out here and work, whatever, but I don't know why because the money you get out here is nothing compared to what you would get in your own country. But believe it or not, a lot of people want to work out here, and you have to have a special visa. And that's what the third category is, like a work visa. And then the second category, the non-immigrant, you can also be a student. A lot of people come here from various countries to be students to get a student visa because the educational system out here in the Philippines, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's good, but it's not the best. What it causes people to come out here, guys, is that it's cheap. No, I won't say cheap, but it's very inexpensive compared to the educational systems in other countries. So you have a lot of people out here from India. There's a ton of people out here from India. Um, you got people out here from Africa. A lot of the Caribbean countries come out here just for the educational to get a break on the price for the education. And the education they provide is, average. I would say average, not the best, but again, what attracts people out here, the students out here, is the monetary value of the educational system. So, now, first thing we're going to look at is understanding the visa and immigration rules. We're going to examine the temporary visa, okay, or TRV. That's the visa that most of you guys will have when you come out here to visit. And a lot of you get the visa and don't have the basic understanding of it. So I'm gonna go over the rules of that visa real quick so you can know what you can and cannot do, have the basic idea of what the visa is and what you need to do. Okay. Now, if you get the Philippines has 156 countries where you can get a visa that does not require actually a tourist visa. This is called this visa is called a TRV or temporary visitors visa. Okay, temporary visitors visa. Okay, it's 156 countries that are authorized by the Philippines. And the United States is one, including Europe and Americas can enter visa free. Okay, now, you can enter visa free on this visa for up to 30 or 59 days. I'm gonna say that again. You can enter visa free on this visa for up to 30 or 59 days. Okay. The duration and the validity is a single entry tourist visa are valid for 3 months, allowing a stay up to 59 days. Multiple entry visas are valid for 6 months. You can get an extension. If you want to say you here for 30 days and you want to get extension, you get extension. You're here for 59 days, you want to get extension, you can apply for the extension. Extensions allow you to you can get an extension for up to 36 months. Each month you can apply, go down and say, I need another extension, I need that extension, and you can do that for up to 36 months, 3 years. After the 36 month, if you've been here for 3 years, you have to leave the country at least what one time, baby. one time. You got to get them out of here. I don't care where you go, but you got to get out of here. That's what they say. You got to get up and go. And then you can come right back the very next day and start the whole rinse and repeat 36-month visa thing all over again. Okay? So, next, let's see. So, what's required for this visa, temporary business visa? You need a valid passport for at least 6 months beyond the intended stated period of stay. And then you need a completed visa application form. You go to the Bureau of Immigration and you complete that application when you get here. You need proof of your status as a genuine tourist. Just by driver's license, whatever, from whatever country you're in. Now that's the basic requirement. So, but I know y'all got a question. The question is, BobbieD. I said, yeah, man. What's up? What happened, man? If I overstay, I got you, man. I got you. This is what happens. If you overstay your visa, it's gonna be some problemos. Okay, I'm straight up with you. It's gonna be some problems. Okay, overstaying your visa in the Philippines can result in several penalties. Number one, fines, fines. Okay, you will incur a penalty of up to 4,000 pesos for the initial month of overstay, and around 1,000 pesos per month thereafter. Okay, so that really cuts in your get you in your pocketbook, man. That's what it get you the pocketbook. Everything about this country, man, you got to pay. You got to have some money to come out here. Don't think you can come out here and live on the cheap. That's a lot of people. Well, I'm going to Filipino, $500 a month, man. You live there like a king. Stop the lie, Mister. But ain't nobody out here living on $500 a month unless they're living in the squatters area. Okay, come out here, have some money, and be ready, be prepared to live a good life and do what you need to do. But you got to have money. Now, overstaying can cause you fines. Number two could be blacklisting. Severe, prolonged overstays can lead to being blacklisted. What does that mean by blacklist? I'm a black man, but what they gonna blacklist me? Yeah, they're gonna blacklist you. That means you cannot come back in the country in the future. So you got fines, you got blacklisting, then you got detention and deportation. In extreme cases, you may be detained and eventually deported. Number four, reputation damage, travel restrictions. Having an overstay on your record can negatively affect your future visit. Yeah, yeah. If you have an overstay on your record and you apply to go to this country again or another country, so, oh, well, check his record, man. He got an overstay. I don't know. We want him in, and you may not be able to get in. Okay, so be careful when you come out here. Do not overstay your visa. I know a lot of you just having a great time with your lady, whatever, and you want to stay another month, another whatever, another couple of weeks. You got to go get that overstay, pay for it. It takes money. It takes monte to live, and take money make the world go round. That's what they say. I don't know about that, but that's what they say. That's what they say. Okay, all right. So let's go. What else we got? Hold on. So, cost to extend the visa. So, let's say you want to get a visa extension. You've been here 30 days, and you want to stay another 30 days. You got to pay, baby. You got to pay to play. Okay. You say y'all want to play with my lady some more. Okay, man. That's fine. That's what you want to do. But you got to pay, baby. Hmm? Yeah, you got to pay for that extension. And the cost of the tourist extension, uh, the cost to extend your tourist extension to the Philippines depends on the duration of your extension. Breakdown of the fees. For the first 29-day extension for visa exempt travelers is 3,030 pesos. 59-day extension is 8,200 pesos. Subsequent 59-day extensions, let's say after you did 59, you want another 59, that's 4,050 pesos. Beyond 6 months, stay around 4,240 for each additional 2 months. Extensions are available in increments of 1 or 2 months up to a total, like I told you just earlier ago, a little bit ago, up to 36 months for visa exempt travelers. Okay, so you can do this whole thing again. It's like staying there so long for up to 36 months. All right, so that's the cost. Now, the second one we take a look at is the proprietary ownership laws. Okay, what you mean by when you own something here? That's what I mean. You know, some of y'all like to buy, and you don't like to rent. But what I have found since I've been here, most expats or most people that come here to live, foreigners, they don't want to buy nothing here. When it comes to property, or they would prefer to rent. And we'll find out. I'll give you the reason why they prefer to rent later, but just keep that in mind. They would prefer to rent. Me, on the other hand, I've never liked renting in my entire life. So when I came out here, I think we rented a condo for like what 3 or 6 months, something like that. And I said, "No, I can't play it because I don't like giving my money. Rent is like giving money away. I mean, it really is to me. So I like to own. So we bought our place. Now we got two places out here. We live in one in the province, and we rented one out in the city. All right. So hold on. Let me get back up here. Let me get back up here. Property ownership. Did you know that foreigners cannot own land in the Philippines? You cannot own the land, but there are ways to secure property for your family or your business. Yeah. How are you going to secure the property, Bobby? I'm going to tell you, man, chill. Can you chill, please? Okay. While it's true, foreigners can't own land in the Philippines, the legal way to secure property. Number one, condominium. Okay. Condominium units, foreigners can own condos and units as long as foreign ownership is in the building does not exceed 40%. Okay. This is the simplest way for foreigners to invest in property. So you can buy a condo, put it in your name. You own the housing itself. You don't own the land because it's a condo. You can own. They allow a foreigner to own that, but again, you cannot own land. All right. Number two, corporation ownership. Forming a corporation is another way that you can own land up to 40% of a Philippine corporation that owns land. Number three, lease agreements. Foreigners can lease land for up to 50 years, extendable for another 25 years. That's a long time. Number four, property through a Filipino spouse. That's where I'm owning my property right now. I got number four. If you're married, hold on, y'all. This thing's messed up. Excuse me one second. Wait a minute. Okay. Shoot. Hold on. Okay, here we go. If you're married to a Filipino citizen, the property can be bought in their name while you secure your rights through a long-term lease or structured agreement. In our case, Lisa D is 100% Filipino. I'm foreigner, so actually, she actually owns our houses because she's. I only have a 40% ownership. She has 60. Okay, so basically, it's her house and her name, but my name is on it. You have to, whenever you get into a situation like that, guys, make sure, doubly sure, that you have a Filipina that you can trust. Okay, because a lot of them will flam you, scam you. There's so many things out here I've heard where people have been taken from to the cleanest. They got their house, their money, everything. Okay, so be careful with that, guys. And that's what I was telling you earlier. Like a lot of people don't like to buy out here. This is one of the reasons why they never can buy the land or own the land in their name. But and then some of them get hooked up with these married to Filipina, and then they get their name on it, but they still don't own it. And then they get the Filipino get mad with them. They get mad with the Filipino. They break up. They don't make up. You know. And next thing you know, she got everything. Okay. So you have to be very careful about ownership of land in the Philippines. Okay, man. All right. Number three, avoid common legal pitfalls. In the Philippines, you have to be careful. There's a lot of people that come out here, and a lot of guys. I don't know what it is, man. They just think they can come out here and do all kind of drugs, whatever. Nobody gonna say nothing to them. Don't do it, Mister. If you a drug addict or if you a druggie, you think you gonna get some weed or whatever. Don't come out here with that. You're gonna be in trouble. Okay. In the Philippines, adhering to strict drug laws and abiding by the local ordinances is vital to avoid legal trouble. There's an act that's called the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. It imposes severe penalties, including fine, life imprisonment for involvement in drug-related offenses. There's not a week that goes by that I don't see foreigners getting locked up, and it's usually well lately it's been Chinese. Usually been the Chinese getting locked up for drugs out here. They're the for some reason they bring a lot out here and they try to sell them whatever, and they get like, don't do it, man. It is not worth it. If you got to do that, stay where you are because you can get life out here. These people don't play with that. Okay. Uh, Also, local ordinances governed by the local government code of 1991 vary by region but cover vital regulations such as public order, sanitation, and building code. So when you come out here, please keep your hand to yourselves. Don't touch these women. Don't put your hands on these women. Don't think that you're God's gift to these women because a lot of them could care less about foreigners. Some of them like foreigners, some of them don't. Keep your hand to yourself and don't think that just because you got some money and they poor, they're going to drop down and kiss your feet. Now, You are not the one. You're not. Don't treat people like that. Be respectful, respectful of these people, and they will respect you back. It's very important that you be uh, decent and in order, especially if you're in public with the Filipinos, because there's laws that could get you in trouble. Understand that? Trouble, baby. Okay. Understanding, respecting these laws will ensure a smooth and free, smoothing, free stay in the country. Okay. I understand that. Now, let's talk about some of the penalties. I told you about the penalties for drugs. We'll go over some of those penalties so you can be aware of it. I'm not saying you're a drug addict or you're into drugs, but you may know somebody that's getting ready to come out here and they into that stuff. So tell them, man, importation of dangerous drug penalties, life imprisonment to death. You will, and a fine up to 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos. Sale, trading, delivery, life imprisonment. Again, 500,000 to 10 million pesos. Possession of 10, 10 grams of shabu or 500 grams of marijuana. Yeah, you heard me, marijuana. You say, well, Bobby, marijuana, most of the states got that. There's no penalty for it. Yeah, but you're not in the states, man. When you going to get that through your skull? You are not in the United States of America. You're in the Philippines. If you have 500 grams of marijuana, you can get life imprisonment, paying 500,000 pesos, fine up to 10 million. Cultivation of dangerous plants. You know, plants out there you shouldn't be bringing. That could be your marijuana plant. Life imprisonment, 500,000, 10 million. Maintenance on a drug den. If you come up here and set up a drug den, same fee, 500,000, 10 million. Life imprisonment. Use of dangerous drugs, repeat offenders, imprisonment, and it's based on the court discretion. So you got to be careful with that stuff, man. Those are some of the things you need to be aware of. If you get caught doing that stuff, don't blame nobody but yourself, okay? Because you have been what? Warned and forewarned. Don't do it, mister. It's not even worth your time, okay? Let go. Number four, getting ready to go out this door. Hold on, hold on. Let's see, stay a little slow. All right, number four, we talked, the next one is tips for legal assistance. Oh, no, yeah, tips for legal assistance. If you find yourself in legal trouble in the Philippines as a foreigner, here's some tips to help you seek assistance. Number one, contact your embassy. If you're American, you're going to be contacting U.S. embassy. If you're a French man, if you're France, the France industry, embassy. Canadian, whatever. Okay, that's the first step. Your home country's embassy can provide you with legal advice, contact information for local lawyers, and support services. Now, understand me when I say this, okay? They're not going to get you out of jail, okay? Don't even go there with that. Well, I'm American. They can't keep me. I'm gonna call my embassy. You calling them? What they gonna tell you? Sorry, you got yourself arrested, sir. But I have no authority to pull you out of a foreign country's jail. You got yourself in this trouble. I can contact your relatives for you, and I can give you some names and numbers of a local lawyer, a local attorney. That's it. So be careful when you come over here and think that just because you're an American citizen, nobody can lock you up, nobody can rock you up. You know what I'm saying? No, it don't go. It don't work like that. You can contact your first thing. You contact your embassy. Second, hire a local lawyer. Engaging a lawyer familiar with the Philippines law is crucial. Okay, because they live out here, they know the rules, they know the bylaws, the laws, they know how to try to get you out. Okay, you want to go to the integrated part of the Philippines, IBP, or Public Attorney's Office for assistance. Number three, government legal programs. The Philippine government has various legal support programs that provide free or low cost legal services to those in need. But you got to show that you're in need. If they look at you and see you're a foreigner and you think you got money, you can forget that, buddy. Number four, non government organizations like the Commission on Human Rights and other NGOs provide legal assistance. That would probably be your best bet if you don't have a lot of money. Uh, the Human Council on Human Rights would probably help a foreign person out with no money. Number five, stay informed. Being aware of your rights and the local legal procedures can prevent further complications. Always ask for documentation and be forthcoming with all details. Okay, that's tips, man. Getting legal assistance. You get in trouble out here, man, it's gonna be hard to get out. I'm telling you. I've seen so many people sit in jail And you don't want to, and guys, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you do not want to get into a Philippine jail cell. I'm telling you, man. When you get in a Philippine jail cell, it's like sardines out there. Okay, everybody's sleeping on top of each other. You get 3 meals a day, but it's usually bread and water. Excuse me, bread and water or rice. Then you can go be rice and water or bread and water, and maybe have a few pieces of fish or some vegetables. That's it. You get the same every day. What people do out here, the locals, they get arrested out here because they can't live. You can't live a normal life eating like that. They usually get their family and friends to bring them food. Okay, and so you have to be very careful not to get into a Philippine jail cell. That's about it, man. That's all I got for you. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, legal tips you need to know. Okay, these things you need to know that will help you stay out of trouble. Okay, they'll help you keep your nose clean. Because once you get into trouble out here, it is hard to get out. It's easy. The trouble is easy to get into, but it's hard to get out, especially if you're in a foreign country. So today we looked at 4 things as we discovered uh, the, navigating the legal system in the Philippines. We looked at number one, understanding the visa and immigration rules. And we looked at number two, hold on, this is slow, property ownership laws. Okay. Number three, we looked at avoiding common legal pitfalls. And number four, we looked at tips for legal assistance. Okay. All right, we got any questions, comments? Nobody out there? All right. That's it, man. That's all I got for you. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you would, hit the like button, subscribe for more tips on life in the Philippines. Stay curious, stay informed, and let's keep riding the love train together. See you in the next video. Uh, if you have friends and family that are interested in the Philippines, consider sharing this video with them so that they could probably maybe gather some information from it, and it may help them on their journey. Uh, and if you want to, you can go back over and look at this video again at your leisure as well. To get if I said something you don't understand. If you have questions that I didn't bring out, drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll get to you as quick as I can. That's all for now, guys. BobbieD saying take care. God bless. Peace. See you in the next video.